What? Oh, hello? What's up, world? It's Rue from Fathers in Trucking. Rich, say hi.
Hello, world.
Yes. World.
World? Word?
That's why I say, hey man, nice. I still don't know why I have that song.
I told you it's because we haven't listened to it.
Oh. I don't even know what song that is. It?
It's like Filter or something.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, sorry we have been so long to put out a new video. It has been an interesting last 10 days. So what is today? Tuesday?
Yes. No. Today's Wednesday.
Today's Wednesday.
Wednesday the 7th.
Holy smokes.
Of the month of March.
In the year of our Lord 2018.
Wait, what? 2018.
2018.
2018. That's what you meant to say.
That's what I
And we are in Texas.
Texas. So, woo! Our last break was Saturday the 27th? 6th? Whatever last 10 days ago was. And that's kind of the reason we haven't put anything out. It's been incredibly busy. We have been moving non-stop pretty much the whole time. So that's...
Sleep schedule got all out of whack. And
boy, did it.
just like, I don't know, fatigue is kind of, road fatigue, I think, is setting in to an extent, because we've both been out for 2 months, so we're ready to stop for a little bit, more than a day and a half.
Right. Anyway, so that's kind of the subject of this video. We're going to talk about the pros and the cons of being a team.
That doesn't go there.
Well, then don't put it there. So, Texas roads are actually pretty nice, with the exception of some of the bridges are just junk where they meet the road. Anyway. So driving as a team. You want to start with the bad stuff or the good stuff, or just go back?
I mean, let's start with the bad. I feel like there's less bad. Well, let's start with the good then.
All right.
Let's start with the good, because that's a longer list.
Sure. All right. So, obviously the most important thing is you can usually make more money, right?
You're paid less, but you get more mileage out of it.
Yeah. Typically. Like, about twice as much, right? So there's two of you, truck can move twice as far, twice as many miles. It is nice to see that paycheck at the end of the week, not gonna lie. I
haven't had any complaints.
We are still clearing well ahead of any of my friends that are driving in the same company as solo drivers. It's also nice having someone that can help you do your route plans, do your load assignments, do your paperwork, help get the trailer ready.
Right.
If you get stuck into a position, you can have them help you back out, have a spotter. That kind of stuff is pretty nice. It's also nice having somebody to talk to when it's like 3 a.m. and everybody else in your family is sleeping and you guys are getting ready to switch out. You're on your 9th hour or 10th hour of driving straight through. Having somebody to actually have a conversation with is pretty nice.
Yeah.
Man, come 3 a.m. all of a sudden there's like a wave that comes across the country and just hits you in the face. 99.
Yeah, because we both had to stop in the middle of our driving and like take a quick, nap or something.
Yeah, or you can get out and like walk around and stretch. And it's good for about an hour, and then you have to do it again. And then your log looks like you've you know, been doing CPR. It's crazy. What are some other good stuff about it, man? Oh, if you get along with your teammate, which we do very well.
Very well.
Very well. There's a lot of stuff that you guys can share and not just stories.
See, well, that's like almost a con for us because there's only so many stories that we can tell each other that we weren't both involved in.
That is true. But no, there's we share basically everything except for women and condoms. It's about the only thing we don't share.
It's a little messy. Uh-oh.
On both sides. Thanks, buddy. That was nice of him.
It was nice. It's a kind gesture.
It was a very kind gesture. Whoop, whoop. That's the sound of the police. Anyway. So, it's cool being able to, like if you run out of shirts or whatever, like Rich did this week. He said, hey, do you have a shirt I can use? And I said, yeah, sure, here you go.
Yeah, because everybody who knows me knows I wouldn't be wearing an FSU shirt.
Hey. That's where my wife went to school, all right?
Nothing against FSU, I just, you know.
And my stepdad, actually.
Not a sports guy.
Yeah, we know. We can look at you and tell you're not a sports guy.
You're judging me right now?
Oh, I am judging you.
I look a Miata.
That is a Miata. Very good. I'm so proud of you. Hey, look, a bridge.
Oh, wow. There's a green sign. There's a truck. Oh, all right. That's good.
Anyway.
Squirrel.
Yeah, that is a squirrel. What was I saying about? Oh, sharing stuff.
Sharing stuff.
Right? And so, I mean, it also helps that Rich and I wear the same size of pretty much anything. I'm just a little bit taller than him, so we can't share pants.
Like 4 or 5 inches. Just a little, you know. No, not like, you know, almost a foot taller than me.
Yeah, no big deal.
Yeah. And his shoes, we have a very vast difference in shoe size.
That's true. We do have a vast difference in shoe
tiny
size.
feet.
But now with the way socks work, man, they range from like size 4 to size 14. Yeah. So we can share socks too. That's so we do laundry together because it saves us on money then too.
Yep.
Having a teammate also saves you money, right? So we do a lot of cooking in the truck, like a lot. Not so much in the last 10 days because we've been running so hard.
Typically we do.
Typically we do, right?
Even if we don't, we still. So what I think where we're headed with that is like a lot of cooking. So we grocery shop once a week, once every week and a half, and then we'll split the cost.
Right. So it winds up being about $150 for about every 10 days or so. So take that in consideration. It costs us each $75, and usually that lasts us the entire week. And then we'll go out to eat once a week or so.
And then even then we'll go back and forth. We won't necessarily split the cost. It'll just be like a bounce back and forth.
Right. And he'll pay one, I'll pay the other. However we decide to do it. And then yeah, just I was gonna say it'll be fun. So yeah, that's some good stuff. Right? Is there anything else you can think of? I'm sure if we do, we'll bring it up. All right, so let's go with some of the cons to this, man.
Yeah.
So starting out, like the biggest thing that we've been talking about the whole time, the truck never stops moving. We went 4 straight days with the only time that we stopped was to get fuel, to switch out, to drop a trailer, the shipper receiver.
And part of the reason for that is being a team driver, your deadlines are going to be tighter because they know your truck typically shouldn't have to stop moving.
Exactly.
So, like, sometimes when we've been fueling, like, you got to really get on it. Like, with these last couple loads we've had have been really tight. And, like, right now we're running recap, so we're going to be really tight. constantly move. You know, you get up in the fuel lane, then you're doing your fuel, then you're, you know, if you're taking your 30-minute break, you know, making sure you're on top of it. And
right. Now, the good thing about running recaps, though, is you do actually get a couple hours, extra hours of rest. Yeah, you're going 35 east.
Sainted.
A sainted. Yeah, the good news, though, when you're running recaps, though, is we actually do get a couple extra hours to stop.
Yeah.
Because you can only run 10 hours a day when you're running recaps.
Or however many hours.
However many hours you get.
Gained that night.
Right, and then you have to wait till midnight to get all those hours back, the next set of hours back. So that's actually, I consider it a nice part, because then we can take a couple extra hours and take a shower, and they can't say anything to you.
Nope.
Not one thing. So, like we were saying, our schedules have been all kinds of crazy. You know, each of us have driven nights in the last 10 days. Each of us have driven strictly days. And so that will really mess with your sleep schedule. And when you start messing with your sleep schedule and you don't get consistent sleep, you can start breaking down your body and you can get sick. I was actually fighting something this week a little bit. Rich was a little bit last week, so yeah, just, man, it can really put a punishment on you if you don't take care of your body and take care of trying to get that consistent sleep. Rich was actually having a problem staying asleep for a long period of time because our schedule shifted so much.
Yeah, so I'd be really tired at the end of the shift, and then I'd be like, all right, I'm laying down, and then I'd sleep for like 4 or 5 hours.
Right.
And then I'd wake up, I'd be awake for 2 or 3 hours, and then I'd be like, crap, I gotta drive again soon. So I tried to sleep more, and then I would slip into that REM sleep. So I wound up... Huh?
REM?
Yeah. So I wound up forcing, you know, a shift. Like, one day I was like, man, I'm really tired, but I need to stay awake. And I forced myself, and now I'm in a better habit of, now when I'm done driving on a full shift, I force myself to stay awake regardless of if I'm tired or not, and then I'll sleep, and I'll sleep straight through just because my body was so tired.
Right. And then, so then you also run into other issues, like, so today we had the same issue, right, where Rich had to get some extra sleep, and we couldn't pick up our load until midnight because neither of us had hours. So we sat for like 6 or 7 hours waiting on that load. And then, but because I had already started my day, I had the ability to continue to drive later. Well, then that also took away from those recap hours. So now this afternoon when Rich is done, I'll only have 7 hours, I think, to drive. So, you know, things like that start to get stressful on you, you know. Also with that, the scheduling issue is you also don't have a consistent time of the day to talk to your family. And so, you know, one day you could be driving and talking to your family, and then the next day they could wake you up out of sleep because of how screwed up your schedule is. Moving on with that also is I have had the distinct, I guess, benefit of having 3 different teammates now and driving solo. And if you don't get along with your teammate, or if you don't work well as a team and it doesn't fit your personality, it can really cause some stress on your body, well, on your mental fatigue, really. And you know, then you begin to resent things, and you don't enjoy the job, and you don't enjoy what you're doing, and you forget why you're even out here. So it can be stressful sometimes. You know.
That's why we get along so well.
That's right. And you know, like Rich said, I mean, driving fatigue will hit you at some pretty difficult times. Last week was, especially towards the end of the weekend, man, it was getting rough.
Yeah.
I mean,
you go to, I mean, and it's not even necessarily just driving. You go to a tight shipper, and you know, like me, still picking up skills and everything like that. So it had a bigger toll on me because I'm going into some of these yards and some of these places, and I'm just like losing my mind because I'm not used to it.
Yeah, and it's at the end of the shift, and
right,
you know, you start stressing out over your hours.
For 9.5 hours, and you're like, great, you know, and then you get into tight spots or you know, whatever,
and you forget to open the doors, or like you start making simple mistakes, and man. And then, I mean, not to mention, like Rich said at the beginning of the video, we've been out now for almost 9 weeks. So yeah.
Wow.
So that will...
week and a half left just about, man. Actually, just almost, it's a week and a half.
About 10 more days.
Yep.
So, it can really put some real stress on not only you, but relationships that you have with family and friends back home. So yeah. Is there anything else you want to talk about? Oh, it's also nice. This was the other thing I wanted to mention. It's also nice to have somebody who can help you do like all of the house cleaning stuff. You know?
Oh yeah.
Where like I'll cook a meal, and then if we need to get back on the road, Rich can go back and clean everything up while we get on the way.
Right.
So things like that are pretty nice.
I'm not a very skilled cooker. I mean, I know how to cook a few things, but Brew's definitely the master chef when it comes to that stuff. And I don't have a problem cleaning up afterwards. Don't bother me.
So anyway, that's what we wanted to talk about. We wanted to apologize for being so late and not getting anything out in the last few days because, man, it has been super stressful. In fact, we haven't done laundry in 10 days. We are on our last set of clothes.
Hence me wearing an FSU shirt.
Yeah, and I'm wearing the same shirt that I've been sleeping in for like 4 days now.
Plus half our laundry's in North Jackson.
Yeah, because we left half of our laundry at one of the yards. Oh man, I'd be so upset if it wasn't.
Me too.
Anyway, so that's it, man. You have anything else to say? Any final thoughts?
I don't believe so.
Just take care of yourselves, guys. Stay safe.
That'll be another one. Take care of yourselves.
Yeah.
That's actually something that popped into my head earlier before we even talked about doing this one. Talking about, you know, that whole stay fit.
Yeah.
I've been doing a few things here and there. We've been talking about.
Yeah, we're starting to put together a bit of a workout routine that we'll be implementing.
Because that's another thing. It's hard. Being that you're constantly rolling, it's hard to stop. It's hard to stay fit. You can park far away, you can walk, whatever, but in terms of other things, it's not the easiest to, you know, keep a fitness regimen. Even though those places have, you know, workout rooms typically, like the treadmill and all that, if you're constantly moving, you're only stopping for half an hour,
yeah, you don't have time.
You don't got time to work out and then shower and then get back. You don't have time for
and eat and do anything else. So
we've been trying to come up with different little things here and there.
So so we have a pretty cool idea coming up, and we will get that out next time.
Yeah.
Not next time, but sometime in the next couple of weeks, and we'll probably actually start our actual workout routine right after we come out of home time.
Yeah.
Just because we want to do some cool stuff with what we're doing. with the channel and the Facebook page and such. Anyway, stay safe, stay fit. Say bye, Rich.
Bye, world.
Stop.